skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Barnes out there with Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward position. And here's Barnes for three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
There's the three. Highsmith's shot is good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Now he's worried Chris Paul will take over the game, saying he's mentally beyond where most players have ever been. His ability to read the floor, make decisions, work the refs, call out teammates, he checks every box when it comes to leadership. Back to you.
Thanks, David. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
The size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Here's Barnes. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He's got that quick trigger when he needs it. CP3. That's like lightning.
Pass to Highsmith. Back to Butler. Hero finds Butler. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And the basket by Castle.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Here's Champagnie. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Out to the right wing. Highsmith. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And here's Barnes for three. Miami grabs the miss. Now Rozier. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Miami no good on that time either.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Castle. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Robinson's checked in for Miami. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Heat trail by 7. Adebayo with the ball. To stop the run, and the layup is good.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. They got some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight. And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Spurs leading by 3. Vassell outside. Hero against Robinson. The kick out to Barnes, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Jimmy Butler. Heat have gone 7 of 11 for the field to begin the game. Robinson passes to Love. Back to Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. There's Hero with the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A. And that one's on target from the wing. Barnes has got 5 now.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Hero against Paul. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Again, the miss by the Heat. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Wembanyama with it. He's guarded by Adebayo. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Collins is out there with Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. And a deep 3 from Hero. Off target from outside. San Antonio leading by 9. Well, Branson's entering the NBA. Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler can shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Robinson, that's good.
And Duncan Robinson, he will do that.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Collins. It's rebounded by Jovic.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Love with the bucket.
And that touch around the rim is just great from Love.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Drills it from outside. Champagnie's got 5 points so far.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Jovic, covered by Johnson. There's Hero with the 3, and the Heat another 3.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Timeout, Spurs.
Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Spurs leading by 4. Jones drives in. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Jaquez outside. Back to Rozier. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson kicks to Jones. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Outside, Robinson. Pass to Rozier. Inside, Adebayo. And the rejection by Collins. Vassell kicks to Jones. Shoots the three. And there's Collins on the assist by Jones. Collins has got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And the Heat making a change here. Butler's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
A three-pointer is right on target. Collins has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Spurs. The Heat trail by 17. Rozier the pass to Adebayo. Now here is Robinson. Trying to end the drought. And Jones pulls it down.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Clock at 6. Pass to Branham. Here's the three. Jones, no luck. Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And the Spurs with possession here. Bounce pass from Paul. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Butler. Oh, Butler flying to the rim.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
San Antonio leading by 13. Barnes dishes to Paul. Pass to Castle. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Robinson passes to Rozier. Over Paul. And it's Rozier missing. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Wembanyama. Robinson pulls it in. And Miami shooting 43% for the game. Moving it up. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
You like to see Castle creating opportunities for his team.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Double team on Adebayo. Back to Rozier. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Hey, yo, right here. Barnes left side. Paul with the three. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The guard set is Rozier and Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Outside, Hero. Shot clock at 6. No good with the wing jumper. San Antonio leading by 23. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Wembanyama. Plays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama has got 5 points now this quarter.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Hero, no good. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Takes a 3, and the basket by Castle. Castle's got 11 points.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Shot to stop the run, and it's laid in by Rozier. Rozier's got his first bucket in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Castle. He's got 11. Here's Champagnie. Some solid defense from Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Left side, Hero. And the rejection by Wembanyama. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Butler, no good. Here's San Antonio now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're gonna grind it out.
And this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. And Kevin, he's earned that faith.
MyNBA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report. That one falls. Castle's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
Pass to Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Champagnie. And here's Barnes for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Barnes has got 8.
All kinds of ways Barnes can hurt you with the basketball. He's sneaky fast with that release.
Rozier for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 8th rebound here tonight. The shot's good from Paul. He's got 11.
CP3 using his quickness there. Doesn't have the size, but we know he's got the will.
1:21 left in the third quarter. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Castle. Looks for Paul. Hits it to him. The tray. Castle misses. Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Launches a 3, and Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Wembanyama. Paul's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Spurs passing it around. And the basket by Castle.
And the potential Castle has is intriguing. When he's scoring like this, you wonder how dominant he can be moving forward.
And a wide open look for Hero. Rebounded by the Spurs.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Hey, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's San Antonio going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Johnson is out there with Zach Collins. And it's Branham in at the 3 slot. Back to Robinson. The high post shot, and the jumper is good. Robinson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Heat.
And most guys avoid the mid-range, but Robinson not afraid to take the shot that he can get.
Johnson for 3, buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Rozier kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with the screen on Vassell. A little pass fake there, froze the D. Nice move. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Jones the pass to Branham. Vassell with it. Here's Branham. Jaquez defending. Jones for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Jaquez against Vassell. From deep, Johnson gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And just beating the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Love. Love with the screen for Robinson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. San Antonio's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Jaquez. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
He gets that one.
And nicknamed Big Body, Johnson doesn't shy away from contact, using that size and strength to gut through it.
Rozier kicks to Love. Here's Jaquez. They can't stop the run with that one.
And that's letting the defense off the hook. No excuse for blowing that layup.
Branham, the pass to Johnson. And the three off target. Heat have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Jaquez. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Jones, the pass to Branham. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Here's Vassell. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. To the inside, Caballo.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Spurs have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. From deep, Collins, and the three ball is good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Assist goes to Devin Vassell.
Rozier with the ball. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
13 feet away, and the jumper is on the mark. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Rozier. Down low, here's Jaquez.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it's Rozier missing. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Here's Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
To end the run. And it's Rozier again missing. Branham, the pass to Vassell. Here's Branham. Jaquez defending. Here's Collins. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And the basket by Johnson.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Olney.